So we promised last episode that we'd talk about Flaameeeeerr and Acidman because we ran out of time. And I'm definitely going to need Jim's help for this. I don't think James knows anything about them, so...
Is this a refigured word to based on some shitty YouTubers?
No, it's nothing like that. Because last episode we were talking about
spice.
We're talking about our sort of own creations.
You didn't get it, don't worry.
We're talking about our OC as our own original ideas and worlds, and we mentioned
There's
superhero characters.
Flaameeeeerr, Icer, Acidman.
That's right, yeah. It was Flaameeeeerr, Icer, and Acidman. Because you couldn't have Iceman because that's an X-Men thing. That's why it had to be Icer.
No.
And I also like the wordplay of it being like a savings account, like Icer thing.
Well, I mean, we didn't know what that was when we...
No, I did.
Did you really not know what
I found that funny.
We were like... I would have been like 7 years old.
I knew what an
So I would have been
was
10,
when I
yeah.
was 7.
You fucking didn't. You didn't know what a goddamn...
No, I specifically knew what an Icer was. I specifically knew what an Icer was because I remember asking or overhearing Mum or Dad talk about them for some reason.
So the first thing you thought, a fucking savings account, now that's
It gives him a good,
No,
like, you know, Clark Kent, he works in a newspaper. Icer, like, during the day, works in a bank.
In a bank, yeah.
There you go. So he's Icer. That's funny, dude.
No, but he wasn't... Flaameeeeerr came first. So what do you call the opposite Flaameeeeerr? Icer. Like, not that... You're giving yourself too much credit.
No, this is something I've added on now with my current brain.
I know, but I mean, even saying you liked the wordplay of Icer, no, it's just reverse Flaameeeeerr.
No, but I remember thinking, oh yeah, Icer, what is Icer? And then finding out,
after the fact.
yeah. But that didn't, this is irrelevant. Point was, I can't remember, like, the context aside from... We loved the trampoline growing up.
Mm-hmm.
Trampoline was a big deal in the garden. After every day of school, it was just outside to the trampoline first thing.
Until it got dark.
Until it got dark. And for some reason, we had these, like, red sheets. Do you remember these? Like, huge red... were they bed sheets? What were they? Huge
Duvet covers, right?
Were they
like
duvet?
double bed duvet covers.
But were they, like, unwanted duvet covers? Or why were they there? Why do we have them? One way or another, we came up with this idea of taking these sheets, and we love doing forward flips and jumping all around on the trampoline, obviously. So when you wrap yourself up in a sheet and do these same stunts,
Holy shit.
it makes it look really badass. And you feel like a superhero because you got this, like, flaming red trail behind you. So, of course, that led to the invention of Flaameeeeerr.
The way you're describing it, I just remember you being, like, wrapped up in a sheet, jumping onto your back, then back onto your feet, while going, Flaameeeeerr.
Yeah.
Flaameeeeerr.
Yeah. Yeah, the theme song.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's also when I came up with Icer, right? Because it was Flaameeeeerr, Icer.
Yeah.
You didn't have a white sheet?
I don't remember having a white sheet because it all stemmed from Flaameeeeerr.
Yeah.
But then you need an arch nemesis, of course, which is where Acidman comes in.
Did Acidman start off as a bad guy?
He was one of those sort of
Grey area.
black area. No, he was one of those, stereotypical which way is he going to turn type character.
So grey area then?
Yeah, but obviously he does turn evil, and hence the Acidman. And I can't remember the exact details, but Acidman to me was the interesting one. The truly fascinating character out of these superheroes.
He, like, worked in an acid factory or something, and he fell into some acid and became acid.
Yeah. That's exactly what happened.
It's like...
That's his origin.
We totally could have written a Marvel comic.
No.
Yeah, no, the backstory, like, we could write a Spider-Man comic with Acidman in it. Yeah. Science experiment gone wrong.
But I feel like we we were slightly older, so we were kind of mocking superhero tropes in our own weird way.
Well, it was just
that.
like a...
Because it was that's obviously a retelling of the Joker origin, with him falling in a vat of something, and we really liked like the Batman animated series and that sort of thing. So all those classic superhero animated shows and everything.
And I loved Spider-Man as well.
Yeah. So these events gone wrong, experiments gone wrong type thing. It's pretty familiar territory for us at that point. So we were able to assign the Acidman backstory. But aside from that, I can't really remember much more, honestly.
Well, they weren't like Spice. They were sort of a joke to us.
Yeah, they were funny because it was like just it was the song first, and everything was built around that Flamer song.
I want to say it was one of those things that kind of annoyed me.
Yeah, and like, because it annoyed you, made me like it more and do it more. Yeah, it was definitely one of those. I specifically remember
the song being the thing that annoyed me.
Yeah, because you liked Flamer himself. You thought he was
Flamer
cool.
and Icer, they're cool guys.
Because weren't you Icer? And I was Flamer.
No, I thought you were Icer. Because like you always liked the Ice Bionicle and stuff.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. So I gave you the limelight of being Flamer.
Yeah, but you always wanted to be like the edgy one that's sort of on the side, like...
The fan favourite Boba Fett.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see that. But I specifically remember something about, like... And I don't know what I'm tapping into right now, but like a memory of this whole event. An Acidman related one, where I remember vividly imagining an acid-covered city... And the trampoline, the game was like imagining the pools of acid and jumping around the acid so you're avoiding it. Something like that. Acid played a key role with the trampoline.
Acidman was kind of awesome, to be honest.
Yeah, he was like a true foil.
Yeah.
Yeah, any questions, James?
None of it makes sense.
Oh, that's the problem.
How did Flamer become Flamer and Icer become Icer?
I don't know if we got that far.
Yeah, I don't know if we even thought about
all we would do is joke about Acidman because of the name, I think, more than anything.
Yeah.
And in reality, it would probably just be some guy who buys some LSD off a drug dealer and then just lies on a trampoline.
Yeah.